Where are we headed, kids?
Yes.
We're headed to Georgia to see our friends play football and spend the weekend with them. This week, we fulfilled 2 lifelong goals we didn't even know that we had. Where did we go this weekend, kids?
The
Beach, yeah. Like we said before, we've got to see our cousins a lot more this year than we expected to, which is a good thing. Who's on the paddleboard last? Okay, 3, 2, 1. You all lose. What did we see a lot of down there, kids?
Oh, we saw a bunch of dolphins.
Dolphins and what? Crabs. There were blue crabs everywhere on the beach. I've never seen.
Kara and me saw a bunch of dead crabs on the sand.
A bunch of dead crabs. And a stingray, yeah, there were a bunch of little electric stingrays, which I stepped on and got shocked, and so did Cameron. But we found one little bitty one about this big. Come here up here where Jack can see it out, Mama.
What's up?
What is it, Jack?
Stingray!
See it?
It's dead.
Not dead.
Yes, it is.
A little bitty stingray.
That's not dead.
What is it, Jack? Say stingray. Stingray. Go, release. Look, there he goes. Yeah, he's fine. One morning while we were there, Saturday morning, we woke up and Aunt Penny came out and said there were dolphins swimming out in the ocean right in front of the house because they had the beach house right on the beach. Okay, Marshall found them first, he says. He saw them first. They were literally so close to the beach, they were just beyond the sandbar where we had been playing the whole day before. And after I watched them, we realized that there were literally dozens, if not over 100 of them out there. So I grabbed my paddleboard and ran out to the beach as fast as I could. And unfortunately, our GoPro had the side door missing off of the side of it, so it wasn't waterproof at all, so I was scared to take it out there the first time. I didn't get to capture the first time I went out with the GoPro. It was amazing. There were literally dolphins everywhere, dolphins all around me. I got to within about 5 feet of one of them, came up right beside me. One of them, he had white along the top of his fin, and he circled me, coming up 4 times around me and just looking at me, going around me, seeing what it was. It was just an incredible experience to be out there among them. They're such beautiful animals, and to be there with them was amazing. Afterwards, they stayed around all day, and later in the day, I got to go out. We spotted them again. There were a few out there, and I did get out and got the camera and captured some of them. And if you ever get a chance to paddleboard, kayak, or swim with dolphins, definitely get out in the water. It's incredible. They're right ahead. I went past them. There they are. Right in front of me. we also got to go out, both of us on the same paddleboard, which isn't necessarily made for two grown people to be paddleboarding around on. So
We stayed afloat though.
yeah, about a half mile out, we were getting a little shaky. The waves started coming up, but we got to go out together and got to within about 20 yards of dolphins. It was a probably not a once in a lifetime experience because we want to do it again, but it was definitely something we'll never forget. What else did we do this week? We saw the
Olympics.
the what?
Olympics.
Not Olympus, the Eclipse.
Have him say it again.
Say it loud, Marsh.
Olympics.
Olympus. No, Eclipse. Thankfully, the total eclipse was only about 2 hours north of us, so we drove up to Tennessee, to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It was an incredible experience. We went up there to a park, and there were people everywhere, and there was a playground, so the kids got to play for a while before the eclipse came, which was awesome. Getting cooler. It's because the sun is covering the moon is covering the sun.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark too.
See how it's getting a little bit darker out here? What's about to happen?
The moon is gonna cover the sun.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the shadow of the moon. What are you gonna see?
Nothing.
It's gonna get dark, but what are you gonna see?
I don't know.
Yeah. But just being there as it happened, it starts getting dark, all the birds stop singing, the cicadas and the crickets come out thinking that it's nighttime, and then we had 55 seconds of darkness when the moon covered the sun. And it was one of the coolest things was that since you're in the shadow of the moon, it looks like a 360-degree sunset all around you. I'm highly contemplating going to South America in 2019 to see another total eclipse. You see the moon? Are you ready for the eclipse? You fall down. We're getting close. Look, Jack, look, it just got darker.
It's get darker.
Don't look at it. Don't look, Mark. Wait, Tim. Okay, look at it real quick. Look. See the stars over there? Look over there. You're in an eclipse. What do you think, Ellie? Is that awesome, Marsh?
It's almost done.
Here it comes. Who's looking at the camera? Oh, what did y'all think about that? What happened? Did you see did you know you saw stars in the middle of the day? And Jack loved it so much we couldn't get him to stop staring at the sun after the eclipse. He kept expecting the moon to come back.
And we actually had to walk out of the park covering his eyes because he kept just trying to stare at the sun.
keep in mind the people in Texas, as this hurricane should have just landed last night, Hurricane Harvey, and me being an insurance adjuster and Brittany's family being in Texas, we're headed to Texas next week, as I'll have lots of work out there. We hope that everybody stays safe and everybody's okay, and we're praying for all the people that were impacted by Hurricane Harvey. So we will see you next week, and the videos could get a little slow or not much going on in the next couple weeks because I'm going to be slam-packed with work. We'll see what happens. It's a journal of our life, and whatever happens, we'll show you. Have a great week. Bye. Bye.
Bye.